All right, now we get to try and draft. So this will be our first M20 draft. I want to thank my sponsor, Card Kingdom, for supporting my stream, and I want to thank Wizards of the Coast for creating this early access streamer event so that we can jump in and try some initial M20, get some experience in. All right, let's draft. Wait, so is it a 50? I still don't understand what's going on with dual lands. I thought they were just 14 card packs with duals sprinkled in. Instead, it's basic land replacement. In which case, why did I have 0 duals that one time? Maybe it's just coincidence. Anyway, let's look at picks. We're not going to pick Grafdigger's Cage. That's a constructed card. That doesn't do really anything for us. God's Willing is great. Noxious Grasp. This is best of 3, which makes this better, but still not something you want to first pick. Meteor Golem maybe is where you start, since it goes in just about any deck that can eventually get to 7 mana. I don't know how slow the format is yet, but it's probably the most wide open pick. Chandra's Outrage is probably the second best pick, but this is colorless, so let's take it. Have I seen Kingdom of Heaven? Is that a movie? No. I've not seen Kingdom of Heaven. Here's another Outrage. Angel of Vitality is fine, uncommon. Ringleader, we've seen this reprint before. I guess Outrage is just the best pick here. Maybe if I'd known a second Angel would be coming through, I would have taken the first one. I see. Elemental looks good. This Angel still looks good to me. Nothing much else, though. This is fine. Really, I think we're looking at Elemental versus Angel. I don't know. Let's take the cheaper one. Sure, let's take Raise the Alarm and see if we can go wide red white tokens. I don't know. Sleep was fine. It's really clunky though. Overcome, not bad, but we're gonna take. I'm gonna move in on Raise the Alarm stuff. See what we can do with this. Get some squad captains. This seems fine with what we're up to. A little better than this, maybe. This is fine too, but we'll take the flyer. Oof. Nothing really in here for where we're headed. Very expensive ping. I'm not liking where we're. This is making me uncomfortable with lack of red white here. But that's maybe we're just I'm just going to keep going with the raises. I want the Gods Willing too, but I feel like we're headed down a path. Let's get all the raise alarms we raise the alarms we can. I don't think we're really playing this. Really don't think we ever want to play this, but maybe. This is a goblin. Yeah, this is best of 3. We'll take this in case we end up somehow heavy on the gobs. Visitor. Another goblin. Well, I wish that were better. Got all excited. It was a on-color rare. Yeah, I didn't like this. Didn't like that one too much. So, does it? So now I'm starting to think that the deal is that the basic land is replaced with the dual land sometimes. I mean, we're just going to take pacifism. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with it. Oh, because you can't see, but this is a plains under me here. Soren, you say? Oh, another thing we should be looking at here is where the bots are exploitable. Like, what are the bots undervaluing that we should be taking into account? A lot of good stuff that has nothing to do with what we're doing. Very vampire specific, it looks like. So here, Bird Grabber is probably going to have some flyers to latch on to, but let's just take Squad Captain with all these raise the alarms. Three, 4 attacker gets bigger if you can control some other elementals, which we don't have right now. There's one. Probably just want the mask though. Yeah. More raise, sure. I'm just going to keep taking raise the alarm. We'll see what it does. Scorch Spitter, on color duel, or Foot Soldier. Don't really have a second one, but we only want about 3 or 4 of these anyway. I'm going to take a Foot Soldier and hope that we get the other 2. Get another 2 at some point. Hey, here we go. This is what we kind of want for what we're doing. Spitfire goes great with the outrage, of course. Heroism, okay. Moorland Inquisitor, okay. I'm gonna take the Spitfire here. I guess if this is if there's a deck for Loyal Pegasus, this is probably it. We got a ton of 2s to help attack, so we'll try it. I'm not super impressed with this card, but we can give it a shot. Yeah, this probably does some reasonable work by the end of things. hope we don't play any of these. I guess technically I'd probably take that for vault progress, but we'll put that in the board just in case. Leyline. No, we got a shock though. Fry is more powerful, but only against certain colors than shock. We'll just take the shock. Aerial assault is reasonable, but I'm going to take another foot soldier in case we can find one more before the end of this draft. There's squad captain, I think I like here over like a Spitfire or reduced to ashes. Ancestral blade looks nice, but I think we just need another inspired charge, honestly. Dawning Angel or Griffin Sentinel. Let's go with Angel. I don't know what you're talking about, Dionysus. Too late to bother trying to splash anything with the Tranquil Cove. Let's just take a Mastiff. Pacifism is great this late. Angelic Gift, quite playable. Maybe we play the Smuggler, probably not, but maybe. Looks like no foot soldier success for us. There's assault or a combat trick. We'll take the assault, I guess, but maybe we want the combat trick. Hopefully you don't play this. Yeah, I think the Gobos are coming out for sure. Ugh. We want bring leaders out. Maybe with only two, we don't play the foot soldiers. Really want a third. I think get rid of that. Pack Mastiff might even, or these one of these two could come out if we're just going wide on the alarm tokens. Maybe cut this. One of these. Where are we putting this gift that we're actually happy about? Maybe on the squad captain, we're happy to put Angelic Gift on that. Could come out though. Yeah, it's fine. It's just you only have so much mana to spend per game, so even though it replaces itself, it still has a cost in that it's taken up 2 of your whatever mana you're going to spend that game. Whereas we could take out with 1, 5, you know, we have 5 2-drops. We're totally happy to play on 2. This is like 6 and 7. We could just keep it at 6 and cut one of these. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut the gift because it just doesn't actually do that much. I really just want to put it on a squad captain or it barely matters. All right, let's give this a shot. Sorry for my yawning today again. I'm dragging a little bit. Just did not get as much sleep as I usually do at night. So I'm a little ragged. Fiddles doesn't like the Inquisitor. Well, don't let the Inquisitor hear that, or you could find yourself strapped to a table. Maybe we're the first people to finish a draft deck here. Might have to go play some more sealed and come back when after people have drafted. We might literally be the first ones to have drafted. I definitely like the Mastiff better than the Inquisitor. If we were to cut one of those, I'd cut the Inquisitor. I can move up here, although again, maybe I need to bail out of this and play something else. I said Dionysus. I had caffeine in the early afternoon, and normally I stop drinking caffeine before noon. Keep that. Okay, well, we don't have anything on 4 currently, but at least we're heading steadily towards that meteor golem. Let's try bluffing. It's a preview stream after all. It worked. Preview stream bluffing. Spitfire. Well, now they've got action of their own. I don't think we're going to get that bluff by them this time. I'm just going to play this and pass. Seven mana is a lot, but the guaranteed 2 for 1 is quite incredible. As we will try to demonstrate here. Seems all right here so far. That bluff attack is looking important now. All right, it was enough. Let's see, we saw black and green and white, kind of Abzani stuff going on. Here, we'll try this time. This needs some help, but we're going to try it. Doesn't actually do anything for us because they have activated first strike. What do you mean black-white isn't a supported archetype? What exactly do you mean by that? I mean, they're all supported in a sense. They... I guess maybe I mean something different by it than they're using it. Well, got some ground to make up, but let's try. Well, Dawning Angel says we're not dead. Kind of like having the creature in. Gonna pull this gift out. What are you talking, Double D's? Gotcha. Canada Day or something? Sure. What is the, why is Canada Day on Canada Day? What is special about July 1st? Is that when Canada was founded? Well, if they've got a combat trick, we don't mind having them use it for half of our card. See if we can get him again. Nope, they're now going to use the Soul Mender to make the aerialist big, so we're kind of out of luck. We're going to have to throw a pacifism on the aerialist because it's going to be a tough card to beat. I think Evolving Wilds is good. Great in any 3+ color deck. Question is, do you run it in a 2-color deck? I should have just played a plain since I just showed them the one card they didn't know about. Just fell into it. Took what looked like the best cards there. Anytime you're playing Soulmender, you're playing a bad card that you're trying to make good through the presence of other cards. That's not, you know, great, but it's not... Like, I'm hoping to not play Soulmender in the format, really. Although, if we are, it's because I had... Like, if I have 3 Aerialists or something, then I'm going to play every Soulmender I can get, basically. But you really don't want to play cards that are bad on their own and get good because of what else you're playing. Ideally, you play things that are good on their own and then get even better when combined with other stuff. But you don't always have that choice, so sometimes you play Soulmender because it's what you've got, it's what where your synergies are. But generally, it just doesn't do enough unless it's doing some really excellent stuff with, like, the Aerialist. Well, this kind of suggests maybe they're looking to get it in the graveyard so that a second copy does some work, but we don't care about that. We'll take that and attack with everything and be happy. A little surprised they made traditional draft available. I guess if they're trying to mimic what's available after tomorrow or whatever. But I think for Streamer Showdown, probably be better to just have a bunch of single game matches. I think Stratic and Fiddles are just not defining the word archetype the same way. And then are... But I do think it's an interesting approach, kind of taking the Ixalan lesson forward, or the Ixalan style of saying we're going to have 4 tribes or 4 things or whatever, and then switch it around that. Well, I think we're still kind of winning the race here. We just need to make sure this Aerialist stays pinned under the pacifism. We attack with everything. They don't block with the Soulmender. They eat one of the 1/1 tokens. I think that's fine. I think we're at attack with everything mode now. Can pump reasonably big, actually trades with the Warlord with our current mana. Reset Press, you think God's Willing will enable more aura play? because you can protect your aura'd up creature from a 2-for-1? I think, yeah. Maybe. Going pretty slow here. If we attack with the Mastiff, they're just going to block with the Servant. But slow going against this Soul Mender. I don't want to hear purring cats all the time. Alright. This, and they're going to stay back. Well, I guess we just keep trying to make this happen through the air. This is slow going. Well, hopefully that does it. We can give it a try anyway. Actually, does attacking all even do anything for us here? I think we just, let's see, we attack and we get one in the air and then everything on the ground gets blocked, and +2/+1 on the ground actually doesn't even matter much. Maybe I don't bother. I guess we can attack with a Mastiff too, because I can at least trade with everything. And let's attack everything. I don't think this even matters much. Either this Angel of Vitality plus Inspired Charge plus one more attack is going to be enough, or it isn't. Well, the only math I'm even counting here is 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5, so that we need 2 attacks. I mean, I didn't think we were winning here. I just think... we're just riding... it's all riding on the Angel. Close. Top deck and answer. So now we're waiting to die. Classic. Bummer. I think we lose now. I think we have another pacifism. But now we're already on force block mode. This prevents the most damage, but we did. Weak. Yeah, I really don't like these. I would rather just have best of one for today, anyway. Sure, I guess we play again. What's the prizes? Who cares? It's... I mean, if you're just looking for future, I mean, it should be the same same prize structure as previously. You know me, I'm going to resign and redraft pretty quickly, but I think we should give it more than just one play. I'm going to concede pretty liberally, but generally not after one game. We want to do... Oh, take my mask? Sucks. Now I want to scoop. You're late, Pegasus. Oh, sure. Yeah, we could scoop after one game. I might. Oh, man. Now we're choked on red. We totally want to do these two. Let's try to trade Raise the Alarm for the Thief. That Thief's going to be annoying all format, I'm sure. Alright, Spitfire and Pegasus work out okay. Frustrating. Well, if they're doing that, they must have a way to... They're just going to Gravedigger now. No way they'd sack the 3/3 unless they had a way to recur it. Soul Salvage could be another thing they're going for here. Oh boy. Oh, they're actually streaming. Sure. Well, we got Pegasus on the spin-off show, apparently. Solo Pegasus. Not much happens on Solo Pegasus. Isn't this... No, this is where we're doing this on purpose so that I can bring up cards today without getting in the way like I would over here. Well, Loyal, Lonely Pegasus. Murder. No tax. No blocks. This is the thing that does a million things. Sure. Seems fair. Alright. Now we don't even have a tax here. What do you know? I hate playing two-color aggro. Well, having the other color would help my feelings toward it, I imagine. But, I mean, that's what happens. It goes just a little bit wrong and you're just completely hosed. Whatever. Using the charge to trade? How are we even using the charge to trade? Wasn't it? Yeah, I didn't see it.